Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have some important updates from the world of business, finance and investment. We'll talk about 5 updates today. Firstly, foreign portfolio investors have withdrawn a massive amount of money from Indian stock markets this year, which are raising concerns about the market stability. Secondly, Swiggy has announced a huge investment in Scootzy Logistics to strengthen its supply chain and quick commerce business. Reliance has inaugurated a new Campa Cola bottling plant in Assam, which is expected to create thousands of jobs. In addition to this, Nifty 50 index is going through a reshuffle, with Zomato and Jio Financial Services replacing BPCL and Britannia. Finally, Bain Capital is close to acquiring a significant stake in Manappuram Finance, which would reshape the company's future. So there is a lot to cover today, so stick around till the end and let's get started. Firstly, we'll talk about foreign portfolio investors. They have been withdrawing a large amount of money from Indian stock markets in 2025. In February alone, they pulled out 23,000 crore rupees from Indian stock market. If we look at the total withdrawals this year, it has already crossed 1 lakh crore rupees, showing the impact of market instability and external economic factors. Now let's discuss some of the reason which can be a reason behind this cause. So the main reason behind this massive outflow is the uncertainty of global trade. US is reportedly considering new tariffs, which has increased concerns among investors. Because of these fears, many FPIs are reducing their exposure to emerging markets, including India, and looking for more safer investment option elsewhere. Another factor which can contribute to this trend is the shift of investment towards China. China has been attracting global funds due to its relatively cheaper stocks and new economic factors or reforms. Many international investors are following Sell India, Buy China strategy, moving their funds away from the Indian markets. The effect of this withdrawal is already visible in the Indian stock market. Nifty 50 index has declined by 4% this year, and there is increasing volatility in stock prices. Weak corporate earnings, high stock valuations and geopolitical uncertainties have also played a major role in discouraging foreign investments. Additionally, FPIs have withdrawn money from Indian debt markets, pulling out approximately 7,300 crore rupees from the debt general limit and rupees 3,800 crore rupees from the debt voluntary retention rules. Now let's come to the second update, Bain Capital. Bain Capital is in the final stages of acquiring a controlling stake in Manappuram Finance, which is one of the India's leading gold loan providers. This deal is expected to be worth approximately $1 billion, making it a significant investment in India's financial sector. Currently, the promoter group, which is led by PV Nandakumar, holds 35% stake approximately in Manappuram Finance. Bain Capital is planning to buy a large portion of this stake through a secondary share purchase, and it will also inject fresh capital into the company. Following this transaction, Bain Capital is expected to make a voluntary open offer for an additional 26% stake, which could bring its total ownership to around 46%. This deal is being finalized, and report suggests that it will be priced at 12 to 15% premium over the current market price. Coming to the next update, Swiggy. Swiggy, which is one of the India's leading food delivery and quick commerce companies, has announced that it will invest 1,000 crore rupees in Scootzy Logistics, which is the wholly owned subsidiary of the company. The investment will help Swiggy strengthen its supply chain and improve the logistics, particularly in the field of quick commerce platform, which is Instamart. The funds will be used in two major areas: working capital and capital expenditures, which is CAPEX. The goal is to enhance Swiggy's supply chain services, including warehouse management and order fulfillment. A strong logistics network is essential for maintaining fast delivery times, improving efficiency, and ensuring customer satisfaction. This move is a response to the growing competition in the quick commerce space. Companies like Zomato, which has rebranded its instant delivery services as Eternal, are also expanding their operations. Quick commerce, which promises delivery within few minutes, is becoming one of the biggest trends in the industry. Swiggy is aiming to stay ahead in the market by making significant investments in technology, infrastructure and distribution networks. Now let's talk about Reliance. Reliance Consumer Products Limited has launched a new Campa Cola bottling plant in Guwahati, which is in Assam. This plant is a joint effort between Reliance and local partners Jericho Foods and Beverages. This facility spans approximately 6 lakh square feet and is expected to generate 1,300 new jobs, boosting employment in the region. This new plant aims to produce over 100 million liters of carbonated soft drinks and 180 million liters of packaged drinking water every year. The production lines up with this production lines up includes Campa Cola, Campa Orange, Campa Lemon, Power Up, and Independence and Shore Water brands. The Assam government has welcomed this investment, with Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma stating that the plant will contribute to the economic growth of the region. It will also ensure that the consumers have access to affordable and high liquidity beverages. Reliance has been working on reviving heritage Indian brands, and this move is a part of its broader strategy to expand in the food and beverage market. Now let's come to the Zomato and Jio Financial Services. NSE has announced that Zomato and Jio Financial Services will be added to the Nifty 50 index, replacing BPCL and Britannia Industries. This change will come into effect on March 28, 2025. This decision is based on the market capitalization of these companies over the past 6 months. Zomato's average free float market capitalization stands at approximately 1,69,000 crore, while Jio Financial Services is at 1,04,000 crores. That's it for today's top business and market news. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which news updated you the most, and see you in the next video.